So I'm on my way to go do a Facebook Marketplace pickup. It's for 4 old CRT VHS TVs. They're $10 each, and I think I can make some money off them. If they work, we'll find out. All right, we are here. It's actually only 3 TVs, but we got them all here. So I'll get home, test them out, and clean them up. Well, these are what I picked up here. They're a little bit dirty, so I'm gonna have to clean them up. But most importantly, I'm gonna have to test them out, make sure they work before I list them on eBay. But I'm gonna start by cleaning them up, and then one at a time we'll see if they work. These two here actually have the VHS player built into it. So these two are gonna be worth quite a bit more than this one up here. All right, here's the first one. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it down first because it's pretty dirty. I got it wiped down. This one came with this remote. That's a Panasonic remote, and this one is not a Panasonic TV. It might still work with this TV, but because they're not the exact same brand, I'm going to sell the remote and the TV separately. Let's get it plugged in and see if it powers on. Well, I can hear the humming noise. And the screen's working. Now you notice there's like a flickering on the screen. That's normal for the camera to pick up, but in real life it's a steady screen. Let's see if it will play a VHS tape now. Fingers crossed. It's trying.
Here it is, Blue. Here's the book you wanted to read.
Let's fast forward a little bit.
Hey, remember that word?
It's playing, but it's pretty staticky. It's kind of hard to tell from the camera, but I'm going to try a different tape to see if it's just the problem with this tape. I have another tape here. Let's try it out. Let's fast forward a good bit here. And play. It is playing, but it's a little bit staticky, so seems to be getting better. The heads might just need cleaned. I'm going to fast forward the tape for a couple minutes to see if that helps clean the heads a little bit. Yeah, it's looking a lot better now. So I've messed around with this one for a little bit. I got it playing the tape pretty well, so we're going to go ahead and list it on eBay. Here's the next one. This one does not have a VCR inside it, and it only has this hook up here in the back, so this one's not going to be worth nearly as much as the other ones, but we're still going to get it cleaned up and see if it powers on. Let's see if it powers on here. I'll hear noise. Are we going to get any sort of picture? And there it goes. Now this is actually the only testing I need to do for this, because people would just use this one as like a TV to watch like actual television with. I think there's a way you can hook up old game systems to this hookup as well, but I don't have any attachments for that, so we're going to go ahead and list that one on eBay as well. Alright, here's the last one we're going to do. This one also has a VHS player in it, and it looks a lot more dusty than the other ones, but that's probably just because it's a black TV. But let's get it wiped down. It's all wiped down. Let's get it plugged in and see if it powers on. I just heard it making noise. Let's see if it turns on. Moment of truth. Okay, I hear the humming sound. That's a good sign. And it turns right on. Okay, let's see if we, let's put a VHS tape in there and see if it plays the VHS. And that one plays perfectly. Oh. It just paused. That's not good. Let's eject it here. That was a bad sound. Let's try it again. Okay, it's playing again. Let's try and fast forward it. And rewind. And play it again. Well, seems to be working okay. Well, this one's working okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take photos and put it up on eBay. I just listed them on eBay, and I'm sure you're wondering how much they're going to sell for. The small white one that doesn't have any video hookups, I listed it for $100. That one hasn't sold in the past 3 years, so it might not sell at all. But I thought I'd throw it up there for $100 and see what happens. Sylvania one I listed for $250, and then the large white one with the VCR, I listed that one for $300. You might think I'm crazy for listing these old TVs for hundreds of dollars, but the thing is, they're actually super desirable and people will pay a premium for them. And the reason is that Back in the day, the old game systems were made specifically for those types of TVs, so the video looks a lot different on those TVs as opposed to the new ones. People will always pay up for nostalgia, and this is no exception. So if you ever come across these out at yard sales or thrift stores, go ahead and give them a second look because they could be worth a good bit of money. So I spent $10 a piece on them, so that's $30 total. After shipping and eBay fees, I still should be able to profit around $500. Pretty cool stuff.